Hey everybody, it's 8 p.m. on a Monday night, so tuned into Field of Dreams on ACTN. My name is Steve David, and I'm your host. Tonight I have with me two special guests, and they come from the newly formed but old Super League, but it's a new formed concept, and they would explain it to you guys.
June 11 kickoff. Expect great things from this league for the first season.
Okay.
Expect a properly structured league. Expect good football, good community football, and I would love, like our Facebook page. Like our Facebook page, Trinidad and Tobago Super League, where you find all updates, all highlights, and everything, and anything coming up soon and stuff. We have plenty promotions, plenty giveaways, all those different things to do throughout the season. So make sure and get on board with the Trinidad and Tobago Super League and stay tuned for great things in Trinidad and Tobago football.
The responsibility of the TT Super League is not to make the league strong. I'll explain that. It's not to make money for the league. No. The responsibility of the TT Super League is to make the club strong. Is to make money for the clubs. And in every community you had your league. I grew up knowing Arima Football League. I played for Arima Football League against SFA and SFL. Point Fortin Civic Center, in my view, is one of the quintessential community teams. If you're talking about a community club, you're talking about Point Fortin Civic Center, right, which has transformed into Point Civic. So football is truly a community sport. Our members are drawn from communities across the country, including Tobago. The Trinidad and Tobago Super League is the only truly national league in the country, in the sense that it provides weekly competition between players or athletes and clubs from Tobago and also Trinidad. Trinidad and Tobago Super League plays, we believe, a very important role in not only community integration, but also national integration.
Right.
Without the Super League, there's only Pro League, and is a huge gap. So it actually helps the youths to focus on football, basically. Right. So they can have a organized football league to play, something that they can look forward to. And again, there's no conflict of interest with the Pro League. It's all how you show and market your product, basically.
To do what we have to do, all of our clubs have some support, because when you look at the names of our clubs, you immediately know where they're from. Bethel is Bethel Village, Kunopia, Santa Rosa, Siparia, etc., etc. Yes. But first of all, we have to have a product that people want to see. It's all well and good for the guys to say, let me go and see my partner who we grew up playing with. That's one level of support. But then we have to grow it. That alone is not enough to take football to where it should be. We need to capture the national market, and then beyond that, the regional market in international terms.
And it might get better. The players themselves might be marketed better. The players in the Super League might become household names. You might see the top scorer for round 1, and this is a race in round 15 between this guy and that guy, and people want to know who's going to win the Golden Boot, things like that. So it's simple marketing techniques that could help to bring a league up, and it's not rocket science. It's not rocket science, but still make the Super League a product, a household name.
Right.
So when people hear about the Super League, they don't have what league is that? What is that about? They know it's the football league in Trinidad and Tobago. My thing is all about trying to market this and sell this league, sell the players, sell the teams, let people identify FC Santa Rosa is a Super League team. Choir United is a Super League team. Which team played in the Super League? What is the fixtures for this round? Who's going to play who? What the table looking like? Where the game's going to be?
A lot of the clubs, they're village clubs, and they're coming into national football for the first time. We have gone to the two universities, UTT, Trinidad and Tobago, and UB, West Indies, and we're seeking volunteers which we could attach to the clubs. Volunteers in different areas, media, event management. Everybody got to have a responsibility to themselves. So what is the league going to do? We have to educate people. We have to educate coaches. We have to educate physios. We have to educate club administrators. How do you structure your club? How you do your budget? How you account for it? Etc. etc. Financial accountability, transparency, all of that. But at the end of the day, each administration will have to make its own investment plan and have its own priorities.
The league itself has the potential to be the best administrative league in the world. And from that, it would branch off into the clubs too. So just how the clubs feed in to make the league a bigger league, the league could feed out to the clubs to make the clubs bigger and the league itself bigger. So it's a whole circle.